Hello, this is Victor at RestoringMercedes.com. This is a very late night video for Steve in Connecticut. Alright, Steve, it's like about midnight right now, so pardon my voice. I'm really tired for the day, but I just want to make a few points here about your car. So it's gonna be a cold start. I'm gonna start it up, and actually we're going to drive it down the street because there's nobody around. So first things first, I pulled the cluster out, came out, so I'm gonna deal with the gauge. Where's my little pick? Oh god, yeah, I'm not thinking straight no more. Okay, let me, I think I left my pick. I want to show you the gauge situation. Let me just pause this for a second. Okay, so here we are back, and first things first, let me start the car up. This is cold start. As you can see, the idle is going down. That's normal operation. I have not tuned it yet. There's a little bit of a vibration, but I'll deal with it later. I just wanted to get it like more or less in the range where it's supposed to be. So AC is off, no AC. As you can see, idle is normal. Now let me show you the gauges real quick. I just want to make this as short as I can. Show you the gauges so you know that your gauge is at fault. Gotta press this inside. Once I have the readout on the bottom, here we go. Alright, so now this is going to give us a cluster readout. See, the gauge just moved all the way. They jumped. Next. You see how they jump? Next. That's it. So now at this point, these gauges jumped except for this one. This was stationary. One more time, I'll show you. Look at this cluster right here. They jumped down to 0, more or less. Second stage, third stage, maximum, out. This one is like a little bit kind of like weird, but it doesn't really matter. That's MPG. One more time. They're all like off. It seems like they were removed and they were not put down to, as you can see, to the exact location where they should have been. They're all like off, but it does not concern me much because that's not really important. This is our temperature gauge that's not working. So it's a cluster issue, so that's what I'm going to correct. Now, as you can see that the idle is fine, and it runs pretty good, but I still have to tweak it because it's like it's just not there. It's slightly off. The linear acceleration is not there, so I'm gonna work on that probably tomorrow. Here's your engine. Runs pretty good, but again, I have to tweak it a little bit because I just eyeballed it and that's not scientific, so I want to connect my gauges and everything, so I just get it to run right. Now let me just show you that ASR is not lighting up anymore. ASR, ABS, they're not lighting up, and for that reason I'm going to go down the street real quick. See, it's like midnight, but it's the best time I have. There's nobody around and I can do what I have to do. So I'm just gonna drive down the street just so you see that the lights are not lighting up. So it accelerates nice. And you see ASR, ABS, the lights are not there no more. Let me just go make a U-turn. Some creaking from suspension up front. I don't know what that is, but it's creaking. Just so we know. Just a parking lot I'm driving around. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put fog lights on better, so my neighbors are not upset on what I'm doing over here. I still have to tweak the injection system itself, but as you can see, ABS ASR lights, they're not lighting up, so that is the primary issue that is solved. Yeah, that made a noise. Something banging from differential. There's a little bit of banging, sounds like from this left corner here. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like something is loose. Might be a spring, or might be something else. But again, here we have just to, I just want to show you that the lights are not lit up no more. That is corrected. So when I go in reverse, it's like shutters. I mean, I'm afraid that might be either differential mount or transmission itself. God knows what that might be. But the idea here was to show that just parked this car. Hold on a second. Yeah, well parked. So the idea here was to show, look, it's moving a little bit, the gauge. It moved a little bit. Let's try it again actually, right now. Where the pick? Where's my picks? Yeah, I have my cluster tool. Let's see what's going on, because this is very unusual. That actually moved after. Alright, wait, it's already in this mode. Alright, so let's do it again. Nope. The gauge is dead. Because you see how the other gauges jump? Nothing. So that gauge definitely is at fault. See how the other gauges go to maximum? Yep. Now it's normal. So I'm gonna take this gauge apart and see what's going on, and I'm gonna realign everything the right way, and then once I do that, then we'll deal with it. The roll bar switch is not blinking anymore. See, it works. Now it's down and you see it's not blinking, so we'll talk about that later. I'll tell you about this, but this is what it is. So we're actually good to go in this department. So I'm gonna fix the temperature gauge, because right now we're definitely higher than 80. We're fully warmed right now at this point. The engine shakes a little bit because I have to tweak it, and I'll do it next time because it's like way too late right now. So this is what I want to show you, because I don't want to text you like forever explaining you what's going on. So now you see how the car behaves and how it runs. Oh, the air conditioner you asked me about. AC kicks in, I mean compressor kicks in. So I don't know what's going on with the AC, because I always run it on low. The dial itself seems to activate pretty good. I go 74. And I cannot say how, I mean, I cannot tell you exact temperature because I'm not the walking thermometer, but 74. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's comfortable. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. Well, yeah, it's getting warmer, because outside is about 76 right now, so 74. Yeah, it's close enough. So let's go to like 69. Let's see if it changes. Yeah, it did change. Flaps, they changed to cool. And yeah, there's nothing going to my feet. Yeah, okay. So they changed to the center vents and side vents. No, those vents, these vents. And the temperature itself, yeah, it's cooler. I'm thinking that the actual Freon level is a little low. That's what it is. Now it's fully at low setting, AC fully full AC. I don't know, I mean, to me it feels okay. Like it's just like, I don't know. See, the gauge hasn't moved. It's just like moved somehow. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just stuck there. But the gauge is definitely bad. So anyway, in terms of the AC, I don't have a problem with it. Like if I move it around, like the 70 something. I hear flaps move. Yep, that's 72 right there. So the flaps moved and everything feels like it's controlling the temperature. So I don't know about that. I mean, you have an issue over here with the switches. These are like messed up. When I open the door, I can like force it. It's broken. The switch is broken. When I force it, the lights come on. But that's that. AC, I don't have a problem with AC. I mean HVAC, the climate control itself, I don't have an issue with that. Switches over here are broken. Everything else seems to be on point. There's a little bit of a leak in the vacuum system for door locks because the pump runs for too long. Idle speed is perfect. That was just a quick acceleration. So basically I call it a day, because I'll take the cluster in my workshop. I'll fix the gauge because it hasn't moved and it's just been sitting where it's sitting, and that's not right. It's like hasn't moved in a while. We're definitely pushing over 80 degrees by now. So anyway, so this is all for me. So I mean, what else we have here? ASRs are gone. ASR ABS lights are gone. Idle speed is corrected. Tuning, I'll do the tuning later when I have a good day during the you know, I don't want to do it at night, so I'll get that done. But eyeballing it, it's good enough. So this is all. This is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.